Hello Coco Squad, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a voiceover of Wattpad stories. I'm too untalented to write these, so no credits to me, except editing of course. Let's get into it, besties. Hayes then traveled up to another guy, with a cigarette in his mouth. He had a gun in his hand, aimed down at the guy on the floor. He was looking straight at Sophie. Sophie took off in full sprint towards the way she was heading. She didn't get far before strong arms were wrapped around her waist. She opened her mouth to let out a scream, but it was cut short when a white cloth was placed over it. Before she knew, she was breathing in chemicals on the cloth. Her eyes started drooling and she suddenly stopped struggling in the man's arms. Everything suddenly went dark. Sophie woke up with a splitting headache. She groaned getting up, and looked around. She was in a room, no windows. What the actual fuck? What kind of room has no windows? There was no bed either. Okay, now that was just mean. There was a door. What was she supposed to do with that door? Her way out. She ran over to the door and tried to open it. Cliché much. It's locked. Sighing to herself, she sat down in the corner of the room. Before she remembered something, her phone. She looked in her back pocket of her jeans and pulled it out, dialing Amaya's number and waited. Hello, came a voice. Amaya, help, I've been. Suddenly the doorknob started jiggling. I've been kidnapped and She was cut off as two guys came into the room. Seeing her with the phone, they came charging at her. Don't know where I am, she screamed into the phone, before it was knocked out of her hands and slid across the floor. Two hands gripped her by the shoulders, keeping her from escaping. Hey, let go of me, you camel snot, she yelled. Her insults were always creative. Excuse me, said a rough voice from her left. Yeah, that's right, you camel dung. Sophie, who are you yelling at? Said a muffled voice through the phone. Camel pee and camel dung. Duh, she said, struggling in their grasp. You're the camel dung here, said the guy from her right. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. Am not. R2, monkey poop, bitch, frog smile, whore, pineapple SL, did you just call me a pineapple? He asked, a bit confused. You're just jealous I'm creative with my insults, she said, crossing her arms. Sophie, where are you? Amaya's voice came through the phone. I'm going to call the poly. Sophie's POV. My phone lay on floor, screen cracked, with a bullet sticking out of it. My phone was dead. I only just got that last month. I whined, glaring up at the man in the doorway. Wait a minute, isn't that the man from the alleyway? Oh shit. Boy, she called me camel snot, the guy I was arguing with before, pointing an accusing finger at me. No, I wasn't. Yes, you were. Was not. Were too. Liar. No, I'm not. Enough. My head snapped to the guy in the doorway. I glared at him. Foolish moral thinks he can control me. Stop arguing with her, Blake. I snickered. What type of name is Blake? Yeah, well, what kind of name is Sophie? The guy Blake said, staring at me. Wait a minute, how the fuck do you know my name?